Sherry Richardson once said, "The only thing that can stop you is the doubt that you carry in your own mind." As college students, we have each felt that doubt of ourselves at some point in time. However, it is important to know that we are capable of accomplishing whatever we strive for as long as we're willing to work hard for it. I dropped out of school before I ever even entered high school. I was terrified to go back to school or to attend college due to feeling scared of failure. I finally decided that I would take that journey. My main goal in doing so was to show my son that anything can be accomplished if you're willing to work hard for it. I've been a full-time student as well as a single mom for the past 2 years. I've learned a lot in my college journey, and I have worked hard to accomplish maintaining a 4.0 GPA the entire time that I've been there. I have not learned everything that I've needed to learn during college, and a lot of the things that I've learned, I've definitely learned the hard way. However, these things can be done. I have 3 important lessons that I can pass on to other students. Number 1 is that you want to attend all classes. Missing a single class can throw you way behind. I know that there are times that you don't feel like going to class, you're tired, you're sick, whatever. You just don't feel like going, and you think that one class would be okay if you missed that. It's not. You can get thrown way behind by missing one single class. If you do miss a class, you are responsible for getting notes from your class peers. Those notes aren't always the notes that you would take yourself. I had to learn that the hard way. I decided one day that I wasn't going to go to school. I wasn't feeling very well. My son also was not feeling very well, so I stayed out to be with him mostly, and I depended on my friend to take notes for me, and I got the notes from her the next day that I went to that class period. Those notes I had depended on because we had an assignment to do with that, and needless to say, I ended up doing pretty poorly on that assignment because her notes were not as thorough as what mine would have been. And honestly, a lot of times the notes may have the wrong information, so what you put on your paper may absolutely be the wrong information. And then the next thing is that you may miss valuable information or opportunities when you miss a class. I remember being there in a class where a lot of students would rarely attend. So one day that teacher decided that we had an upcoming exam, and that since there wasn't many students who were attending that day, that she was going to give us credit for attending. And so she gave us extra review time where she actually worked on the exam with us, and we covered the material that was going to be on the exam. The students who did not attend that day ended up doing very poorly on that exam and did not have that opportunity for that review time. Number 2 is don't overanalyze. I've had a very tough time with this one. I strive for perfection. If I don't get 100 on an assignment, I'm not fully satisfied. I expect perfection on everything, and that's not a good thing. Expecting perfection is a setup for a letdown. I have definitely learned that the hard way. No one is perfect, and not all grades can be a perfect score. The important thing to remember is to give it your all. Overthinking assignments causes more stress than necessary. There have been multiple times that I put way too much thought into an assignment, and I've just confused myself. And my instructor would always say to me, "You're just making it harder than what it really is." And 9 times out of 10, that really was what it was. Also, remember to breathe. Take it slowly. Pace yourself and have confidence in your abilities. College is challenging. It's not meant to be easy. Lessons are learned through the mistakes that we make. And lastly, I want you to use your time wisely. There's always plenty of time to complete assignments, but if you wait until something is due, then you'll find that you fall way behind, and very quickly. Assignments are all given to you way ahead of time, and you have plenty of time to complete the assignments ahead of the schedule. Do not cram study. I learned this the hard way also. I learned in psychology class that our brains only truly focus for about 20 minutes at a time. If you stay up all night and you're cram studying, your brain is not even taking in all that information. It's not retaining what you're putting in there. So it's a total waste of time to stay up all night to cram study. There is ample time during the semester to study for all exams, so take advantage of all that time that's given. I procrastinated on studying for the first psychology exam. Due to stressing out over it, I ended up making a 70. And after that, I studied for each exam, and I actually found the exams to be quite easy. I've learned many lessons from being a college student at Athens Tech. The 3 points I've given you today are to attend all classes, don't overanalyze, and to use your time wisely. I've had to learn most of these mistakes the hard way, but even though learning through mistakes has molded me into a better college student, I still do not know everything that I need to know, but the lessons that I have learned are ones that I can carry into the future.